Okay, I wanted to do a video on peer review and how to use, how to bump through. A lot of people aren't using things so that they can see if something should be AP when it's labeled GA. I just found this dress that should be an AP item. The reason for that I will show you. This avatar has a pose on here, MCG. There's red right there. That makes it an AP item. But a lot of people don't. And there's also some red. I looked at this before I started the video. There's also some red showing on the top down here at the bottom of this bra cup, and I don't know if you can see that there. It's hard to see it, but this in the underwear is definitely a violation of the terms of service for a general audience item. And unfortunately, this item will probably get passed through by other people because people are not taking the time to really look at things to see if there's any red. There's the red down there at the bottom of this cup. You can see it right there. And I know it seems nitpicky, but that's the way it is. And all the red that you can see through the dress, even here at the top of the underwear. And when I did the MCG pose, this item should not pass. It should be AP, but other people will pass it because they're not taking the time or paying attention. And then the people who regarded it as, as it not being a GA product and report it, will get a negative on their score. Then you have to chase down the product and report it for being an AP item, and they still don't change your score. So with items like this, I usually skip them. I am not going to skip this one though, because it's pretty obvious to me that this is not a GA item. And hopefully it's not going to count against me, but I'm afraid it's going to. I'm going to do another video showing the screen. I can only do one screen at a time. I've got 2 monitors. I'm going to do another video showing the screen where the items are on the website so that you can see what you have to click if you're not doing peer all the time, or if you haven't learned some of this stuff. I can look at my peer review history and see if that item went through and I was given a negative score for it. But I can't do that while I'm doing this. There's one more. I'm going to try this one and see if I find anything out of whack. It's just a top, but you can go through, and if you move the avatar just a little bit, you can generally see they used black to cover this one. You can see the black if you bump through just a little bit. You can see there's no red showing up, and it's just a top, but I still always do the MCG pose real quick just to make sure. And you can also go to this side, make sure nothing's showing through the blending screen, and this item will pass peer as a general. It's not an AP item. So I'm going to pause this and see if I can get any more. Okay, I found another one that is labeled GA, and this is so obvious. This is an AP item. There is all kinds of red there in the bust area. I don't know what's going on down here. There's some red down here. You can see it if you really look. So yeah, this one totally fails. Usually they're not that obvious, and it's just a very tiny, see there's tons of red there. So this is the kind of stuff that's getting missed. Things are getting through, and if we stand her over here, look at all the red. That's insane. This should not be passed. So that's an example, and it shows you guys how to bump through so you can kind of see, I was going to see if there's one more that's kind of questionable. I'm going to pause this and look for a questionable one. Okay, here's one. This is just an example. We have been told not to use red or skin tone for the MCG cover-up, and oh, I picked the wrong thing. I didn't want to kick. I wanted to do this. This is red, obviously, and the top is also, they used, it's a dark red. You can tell that they did cover it up so nothing will happen when you go in front of a window or whatever. You're not going to see any naked bits, but this person should have used a different color, black or something, other than, because a lot of creators are getting their catalogs shut down because they have too many things, and they've been getting reported for using nude or skin tone or red on their underwear. So this one would pass normally. I'm skipping it because I don't want to be part of that and possibly get in trouble. Anyway, I guess that's it for this video. I just wanted to make sure everybody knows where the MCG is on the pose for the avatar in peer review. So you can do that. You can also bump through, see if you see any little hints of red where there should be a different color, so that you know that that's not going to show. And again, you can put it behind this wall and sometimes tell if something should be failed or not, or if it should be AP instead of GA.